I am a manager in Washington Clinic investigating blood test completions in the last year. When I open MS Proviz, I first see a PCD that shows an overview. This is the overall blood test process performance for January 2011. In this case, most completions were performed late, and almost 24% of them weren't completed. The minimum duration was 25 minutes, and the maximum was 243. The default threshold of lateness was 141. This is a value completed from the underlying process model. I can interact with the slider to change the month and compare performances. After gaining an overview of the whole process, I decide to examine the steps of the blood test. By double-clicking on the process overview area, the steps in detail view appears. The blood test process consists of 4 steps: patient going to the laboratory, nurse drawing and sending the samples, laboratory technician examining and recording the results, and the physician analyzing these results. I can interact with the threshold of lateness bars in each PCD to adjust the default values. This also updates the overview, because the overall threshold is a sum of each step's thresholds. After reconsidering what defines in time or late completions and comparing the steps, I see that the second step, nurse drawing and sending samples, caused the greatest number of not completed blood tests. I double-click on it to reveal the actors in detail view. Now I can inspect all the performers involved in this step, that is, the nurse actors. In this case, I identify that John Smith is responsible for most of the not completed tests. I change the threshold of lateness in steps view to observe how it affects the actors view. There are now some gaps between the green and orange rectangles for some of the actors. This means some of the actors performed in less time than the defined threshold. This way, I get an insight of who actually caused the lengthening of the step duration.